Hey, with today's daily sprint, we're talking about increasing our purpose, passion, and meaning. And today we're talking about time. Loving this book so far. John Maxwell, 15 Valuable Laws of Growth. He's written 21 Laws of the Leader Within You, and then another laws book. This is all about personal growth. And I love what he talks about here. And if you listen to yesterday's daily sprint, we talked about the law of diminishing intent. Okay, which is absolutely huge. So when you're huge, so when your intent is the highest, that's when you take action. Okay, it's kind of like, I really want to propose. I really want to propose. My intention is high. She's right there. My intention is so high, and I don't propose. Well, guess what? You're not ever going to propose, okay? Because our intent gets lower, lower, and lower. And what he's talking about, the law that he's talking about actually isn't the law of diminishing intent. The law he's talking about is the timing gap. Okay, he's talking about when we say, it's not the right time. And I love this story. He says, I could just end the daily sprint on just this story. He says, there's 5 frogs that are sitting on a log, and 4 of them say, I'm going to jump over to the other side of the log. Okay? And then a grandfather asks his son, he says, son, how many frogs are left on the log? And the son says, well, 5 were there. 4 said they're going to jump off, so there's 1 left on the log. No, there's 5 left. 5 said they were going to, okay? But what happens is, or 4 said they were going to. What happens is those 4 say, well, I'll do it when you do it. And the other said, one says, I got to think about it. The other one says, I really got to make sure this is really what I'm made for. They all want to get to the other side. But then they, instead of taking action, they think of all these reasons not to get to the other side, okay? So what is your reason? Like, you really want to do something, but it's like, I don't have the investment, okay? Or, I don't have this. Where there is a will, there is absolutely a way. I love it when people say, I don't have the money to a business opportunity. Well, of course you don't have the money. If you had the money, you wouldn't be looking at a business opportunity. You'd be looking at starting a ministry or a foundation, or you'd just be giving money away to, whatever the cause is. Of course you don't have money. That is the number one thing that an entrepreneur has to overcome, is finding the startup capital. For me, I got a loan shark. Crazy, not recommended, but that was it. That's all that I could do. I called every bank from here to Nebraska, literally. My wife, I think she did. She went and applied for 4 different credit cards to put her buy-in for her business on those cards. We just had someone at Macro Millionaire use 5 different credit cards to get started on their business, because here's the thing. This is the law. It's never going to be the right time. It's never going to feel right. The money's never going to be perfect. It's like having a kid, okay? So if you get that, you go from an I can't attitude, because I don't have, to a I will figure out. How can we solve for X? Hey, hopefully this helps you. Hopefully this will help you take action on somewhere in your life, and you can level up. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great growth-driven rest of your week.